What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. It's Mike.
And JJ.
And we are here to celebrate Long Beach's oldest sports rivalry, Wilson versus Poly football.
Even the little ones are out for this game. It's choo choo choo.
It's huge, and gosh, they've been playing for a long time since, but earlier than that.
Wait for it.
Since 1925, 41 years before the first Super Bowl. Back in the day, you came out to Vets, you'd see stands on the other side of the field, sold out every year. Wilson tied with Poly atop the Moore League at 3-0, hoping to renew that rivalry.
Yeah, this game obviously means so much, and this is a familiar handshake right here.
Yeah, a lot of kids who play baseball together, who grew up together, some transfers between the schools. So, first play, Hales.
Trickeration!
To Smith. To Bird on the trickeration. Poly's up 7-0 in a blink.
Yeah, when the fellow receivers, the coverage downfield, not so good for the defense.
Yeah, Josiah Blendon, nice enough not to break that up. On the other side, physical play from the Poly defense. Brett Harper gets the start, but Josh Fosavalu not making his life easy, the first of his 2 sacks. And when Dadness Atkins gets a solo tackle of Keith White, you know things are going Poly's way.
Small but mighty alert.
On offense, Philip Mose and the boys opening a huge hole for Kelton Malvo up the middle.
You can drive a Mack truck through that hole.
Poly up 2 scores, and when Hales gets the ball again, he's going to give Richie Smith a thank you present.
With the cannon.
Appreciate you taking over the duties on the first pass, my man. Here is a 60-plus yarder to you. Poly up 21-0. Now, Wilson puts Andrew Perez in. They rotated quarterbacks throughout the night, and Perez definitely marched him down the field.
He's so good in that spread set.
He's good in the spread. I think just the height, gives him a bit of an advantage. That last pass to Solomon Williams. However, this drive does end in 2 consecutive sacks.
D-block.
That seemed to be the way for Wilson, penalties or miscues like that just kind of fouled up every drive they could get going. However, Hales to go forth was not foul for Poly. That got them going. And then Malvo up the right sideline. He's going to get in on a huge block by Richie Smith just off frame, but a nice run for Malvo.
Fleet of foot Chase Hales.
Chase Hales had a great first half again. He seems to start games so well. That one's to Blandon. He started 8 of 9 for 202 yards and 2 touchdowns, including the second one to Richie Smith.
I'm serious. Best deep ball, best long ball in Long Beach.
Yeah, he and Smith have really got a special connection. That was obvious. Now, for a special play, we always say 35 yards or over, field goal makes the highlight. This one from Alan Ronis has 12 yards to spare. That's a 47-yarder.
Yeah, we are not liars. Hey, those guys, pretty good at football.
Yeah, some good football players. Some of these faces helped to create the history in this rivalry. The 3rd inductee class for Poly's Football Hall of Fame.
Run through signs. Love high school football.
Does anything say high school football more than the tearing and butcher paper, JJ?
No, not really.
You want to talk about a rivalry, you want to talk about history, really you just talk about butcher paper. Now, in the second half, Wilson gets it going a little bit more. Harper's in there making some plays this time. Obviously, going to try and use his feet as much as possible and grab anything you can, because if you let him go, you're going to get a play like this.
Look at it. Good to see him back on the field.
Dual threat Brett back in action. Healthy hand, healthy collarbone. Like you said, good to see him.
Trickeration on the other side.
The fake punt and Chase Allred all the way. Rumble, big man.
Speaking of rumbling.
Keith White earned this touchdown. He worked hard all night and didn't get all that much out of it. That's Wilson's only score.
Manny Laura with the cannon.
Deep ball. Anything over 70 yards also makes the highlight. Poly gets the easy win. They're now 4-0 in league, but playoffs are just around the corner.